Morning, everybody. Oh, I didn't bring a microphone. Oh well, it worked pretty good the other day, honestly. As long as I don't have too much air flowing, we'll be fine. Rained all night, and I am, oh man, I am gonna get there at like 6:01. I am having a hard time getting out of bed right now. I actually got myself to bed at like 9:40 last night and still can't get up in the morning. And then I realized this morning that the last 3 videos are all the same date. I gotta fix what I can. The embedded is, I'm screwed on that, but I can fix the actual titles. But not right now, because I got 6 minutes to be to work. Last second, I'm like getting ready to walk out the door and my stomach's like, hey, guess what? I'm like, you son of a... Alright, but good morning, happy Wednesday. And last day. Start to reset tonight. What time we're going to start pulling freight off, probably after I leave. I don't know that though for sure, but it's the big day, big reset day, and more rain. I hope it dries up a little bit that I can actually get the dogs out for some sort of a walk. Well, we're going to start the video early today because God, I don't want another 4-minute video. That was just a little bit obnoxiously short, in my opinion. It happens. I mean, with this format, if I don't have a reason to get outside, then I need to figure out what else I can do. At least I did kind of a neat video the other day with mowing. Seems to be getting some views and likes. I still can't understand why the one video is like over 200 and some views. I don't know what causes that to happen. It's catching the Lucas late model video. Now, I haven't seen the analytics on that in a couple days. Last I saw it was like 263. So, boy, everywhere is very busy right now trying to come through. Moving along pretty good. Alright, I will, there's really nothing to show you out the windshield. It's just gray skies and light rain right now, so. And looks like, according to the car, we have like 58 degrees. So that's probably around 12, 13 Celsius, I want to say. With just a kind of a guess from where it's been at like 62. So, not too bad. But anyway, I will catch you guys after. Plan is 2 o'clock, go see Mom for a little bit again, and then head home. Grab a quick little nap, hopefully walk dogs. See what happens. Alright, afternoon everybody. Alright, just leaving the hospital from visiting Mom. That was a rough day at work too. They have a lot to do tonight and a lot to do tomorrow. For the moment at least, the rain has kind of subsided. It looks by the radar it's just possible fog in the area. So we should be able to get the puppers out for walks. But I think I'm going to stay on the Action. I don't want to risk the Pocket. Honestly, I'm kind of digging the quality out of it since I adjusted the ISO. A little cloudy today, but obviously. We're going to get home and get out of these shoes. It's so strange. That toe hurts so bad, but pain reliever takes it completely away. So I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I'm really confused if it's abrasion or I don't know. It's not a blister, but it almost kind of seems like it wants to be one. If that makes any sense. So, all right, get home, get the puppies out. Get a little walkie walks tonight, hopefully. I don't know what we're having for dinner. I guess I'll find out when we get home. I'm hungry now because 9:30 was a long freaking time ago, considering it's 4 p.m. now. Which way do I want to go home? That's the question. Yep. Cloudy. It's not pouring down rain. There might be like a little misting going on. I get a little, but that could be from who knows Oh, I'm tired. At least I don't have to get up in the morning right away. Closed the next 3 days. Oh, little puppy dog. Little pupper dog. Well, I'm gonna get to take one of the ramps I don't normally take. I get to do this one. Because literally right in front of us is the store. Here's all these. Oh, we get to swing around here. I don't go this way very often. Oh, that's right, it comes back, it jets you out onto the off-ramp. I'm trying to think, I was like, because one way goes back up to the way I was just at. This brings you off on the off-ramp, so you have to get in line. Okay. Been a while since I've done this one. Now, sometimes I'm just proud of how I thought this through with the cameras, because have an action camera just in case. Yeah, because it is spritzing again. It's a light mist. This is not what the weather called for. Oh well, we're out in it now. I should have put a hat on. I was going to, and I should have, but I didn't. But anyway, yeah, here we go. Ooh, that's really blown out. There we go. All right, little man gets to get a walk. You getting to get a walk, buddy boo? Dinner's in progress. Thank goodness I'm starving. Like I said, 9:30 this morning is when I had my Uncrustables. And actually picked up a bag of our Aldi Fine churros. Oh my God, are they good. They're so light and fluffy, you can just sit there and eat the whole bag. I didn't. Eat a quarter of it. It's probably what I'm running off of right now, because, you know, Uncrustables, you know, they do pretty good, but these 8-hour days is a little bit longer, so. Oh, man. Yeah, so Tim was messaging me yesterday. Hey, they're releasing the Mavic 4. Okay, I already know that drone is out of my price point by a mile. And when he's showing me the controller and how much it's going to cost just for the controller, well, hell, then the drone's going to be, you know, $2,500, $3,000. They actually made the damn thing affordable. But holy crap, is it huge. Triple lens, 4/3 on the main sensor, and I don't know what the sensor is on the other two, but that Matt, I can never say his last name, starts with an H. He quit YouTube for a while. He did a review on stuff on it, and he showed the pricing. And I want to say like 2100 or 2048 or something like that. It's actually not that far out of the pricing, but it's too much. Too big of a drone. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it flies in some serious ass wind, because the thing, it looks like a cannon. It's like a tube now. They've really redesigned it. So. And Tim said he's seeing a lot of Mini 5 Pro rumors, and they keep coming back to the whole 1-inch sensor and all that. So, it could be. His other question was about having a Hasselblad camera on the Minis, because DJI actually bought Hasselblad. So, who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe this version. Maybe this is why they've taken so long to release these drones, is they're going balls to the walls with them now, and they're going to make them where no US company could even come close, but the flight times are getting outrageously long too. I don't foresee a reason for me personally to fly a drone for an hour, so I think it's like a 50-minute flight time or something like that with the new Mavic. I don't know, don't quote me on it. I didn't look too deep into it, because I already know that's not the direction I want to go, because I'm not going to spend a large amount of money then on top of it to get licensed to fly a drone over 249 grams. I just personally want something to go up in the air, see a sunset. Mike and I are out on an adventure, maybe do a little pan of where we're at above, which really was what Matt was talking about in his video. He's like, do you really need a drone in this day and age? And for certain things, it's a lot cheaper, you know, $2,000 versus running a crane rig to do an overhead shot. You put the drone up, you point the camera straight down, and you got your shot. You're done. Bingo, bango, boom. Great, if that's what you need it for. So, good old technology. It's coming at us so fast. But I mean, DJI is kind of backing things off a little bit here with their speed. Because I'm pretty sure by this point, the new one of these was already out last year. That's why everything's blown out, because it is foggy outside. So, oh, let's see if little man wants to pull over here. I think we're going to turn around at this point. I don't know if we're going to do full lap in this drizzle or not. Where are you going? I stopped at a point and you're like, nope, that's not where I want to stop. I want to sniff this, whatever this is right here. No, but definitely having the action camera for days that are like this and not risking the Pocket's life in rain, and then having the Pocket for a lot of other things. And like I said, the bokeh, the background blur, really it changes the dynamic of the videos. But when you don't want it, you have this. And like I said, the quality is, in my opinion, if you put these side by side for a day, which I thought about doing, it'd be hard to, with the exception of the fact that this is not going to have the gimbal, which sometimes is a pain in the butt to have. But anyway, did you go pedals? Did you go pedals on that, Bush? Good boy. What do you think, little man? How's it being 9 years old? Is it all you thought it was going to be cracked up to be? This grass is wet. I swear the Skechers, they do better in this weather, but I just wanted something a little more secure on my feet in this wet grass. And these things are just, my toes are starting to get damp, if not soaking wet. Oh. All right, we got a boom boom. We got a piddles. So I think this walk in the drizzle is done. I'm going to get sister out, and this is usually a swamp zone right here. Oh man, and my toes are wet. Get princess out for her walk, and then dinner time. I'm ready. I don't know what we're having. I know there's potatoes involved. That's about as much as I know. All right, Bassett turn. I came in the house with Mateo and she runs off in the kitchen because she thinks they're going to get dinner. So we are having chicken, potatoes, and salad, and I am going to eat. I am going to eat very hard. I feel the need to grub. Oh, my belly is like, feed me. So, oh, it's going to be another short video, I know, guys, but hey, at least the date's right now. Jesus God, I had the dates wrong for 2 days in a row. I just kept everything for 5/11 for Mateo's birthday and Mother's Day. A lot's been going on in my brain, and I mean, like I said, I can't fix the embedded, but I can fix the titles, which I did at work on my break. You coming along? Just slowly. I'm gonna sniff that flower. Gotta sniff the pretty flower. You like flowers, don't you, Priya? If Dad's taking a photo of a flower, Priya's got to put her nose on it while I'm doing it. Alright, I'm trying to avoid staying in the wet grass because I already have wet feet, and I don't really feel like doing that again, so I wasn't going to go this way, but apparently I don't have say in it. When the Bassett keeps walking a direction, you sort of just follow, I guess? I don't know. Sometimes. Because I think she'd walk me off a cliff. Well, the one thing I keep forgetting to do is put the remote on the charger. I did have it on the charger briefly this morning because I'm like, I'm taking that camera along and going to film in the car and whatnot. So, and it works easier with the remote. That, and then you get the GPS and the tracking, which I was mentioning the other day about the next Pocket 3, if they could put GPS in it for that. I think it would be a neat feature, but probably not going to happen. But it's always a thought. So I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. I am mentally, physically, I'm tired. So yeah. Oh yeah, and it won't be, I don't know how long it's going to be until I get it back, but the Pixel 9 will be coming back into my possession here sooner or later. Person who has it moved to New York, and apparently Xfinity doesn't work real well up in that area where they live. So I have got to get a hold of them and see if there's any way to make it so that they can keep their number, but it doesn't cancel out the line, so that like I get charged the full price of the phone. And Xfinity's website is absolutely a joke when you're trying to figure out what you're paying for what to get into devices. I don't think I'll ever do that again. I'm pretty sure if I can get these accounts out, yeah, just gonna get rid of them as I can, because it's ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure that phone still has another like 9-10 months left on it. And so does the Samsung Ultra. I'll be getting that back again, which Tim wants to buy, but I gotta see what the payoff is on that. So if we can pay it off, then we can decellarize it and he can have it, well, for a price. Maybe he'll pay the payoff fee and be done with it. So I gotta figure out what that is though. I don't know how many months that has left on it. I think the Apple Watch 2 is gotta be winding down too, that Mike has, because I end up getting the black one eventually. I've had it for a while now, but oh, it's always something. It's always something. Right, Priya? It's always something going on. She goes, yep, I'm going to head you to the vet. You're not going to the vet. In fact, we're not going to get that far. Sorry. Trying to cut traffic out, especially without having any blur in this thing. I'm trying not to, trying to be cautious not to film behind myself if someone's passing, even though I try to keep it close when that other car did. Because I'm trying to respect people's privacy in case they ever come at me saying, hey, you found me. Nope, did not do that. And if I did, oh well, you're out in public. Priya's like, yeah, welcome to my life. I get filmed every day. All I'm doing is sniffing the ground. That's far enough there, young lady. Come on. She's like, right there is where I want to go. And right there is where you're not allowed to go. Come on, Priya. Come on. She's like, damn it. One of these days I'm going to trick you. Oh, poor thing. She does miss sniffing over there. It's been a little while since we've gone over. I'm surprised it's still in her brain, but they get used to something. Now, for how long did we cut over there and go down that way? One of the reasons was I can get really pretty shots without these power lines. The other reason was it was a dry path for me to walk in the wet weather. So, all right, come on, let's move. Let's go home and watch dinner cook, because Daddy's starving. Might have to chew on one of your legs until dinner's ready. I think I planned on short walks because the mist is starting to turn into rain here. Come on, princess, let's go. Let's get back home where it's dry, because Daddy's already got soaking feet.
Despite her mother's
You miss me, baby girl.
she contributed
You miss me.
$1,000
You puppy.
Earhart
baby.
adopted a shorthand. Disregarding Snook's advice, Earhart acquired a second-hand chromium yellow Pinner Airster biplane, affectionately named the Canary. Following her successful solo landing, she invested in a new leather flying coat. Due to the pristine condition of the coat, she enjoyed teasing.
Barking at it ain't gonna do nothing.
Sleeping in it and staining it with aircraft oil. On the 22nd of October, in the year 1932, Earhart piloted the Airster to a height of 14,000 feet, achieving a global milestone for women aviators. Subsequently, on the 16th of May in
Use your mouth.
1933, Earhart obtained the 16th
Grab it with those little teeth.
issued to a woman in the United States par la Fédération Aéronautique Internationale.
I'm sure what dragging it over there helped you.
Do you want help? Do you want some help? Should I help you? Should? You really want some help? Are you going to be a good boy? I don't know about that. May I help you? You're welcome, Daddy.
You happy now, dude? Oh, it's finally drying up out here. No moisture for a moment. Yay! Cloudy. But, all right. Chicken with mashed potatoes, green beans, and salad. And like I said, I gorged myself a little bit. I was hungry. I am full now. All right, final puppy walks of the night. Oh, what was that noise? Huh, it's making like a noise. Weird. What do you think, Boo? Huh? What do you think? He's like, I was sleeping with my mom and you pulled me off the recliner to bring me out in this cold weather. It's actually getting a little brisk out, to be honest with you. That wind's a little chilled. Right, well, it's not gonna be a nap for me tomorrow because I have to be to the hospital before 11 to help Mom set up the streaming of my niece's graduation from college at Yankee Stadium tomorrow. That'll be a soggy mess out in New York, I'm sure. But I think what I'm going to do is I'll take the iPad for her. I'll get that, make sure it's charged. That way she can see it better. But so that's the game plan. I mean, if I can get these guys out in the morning and get done and whatnot, head over and see her. Maybe I can take a few minute nap beforehand. Oh boy. I'm tired tonight though. I haven't napped yet today, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna import and kind of lay down while it's rendering, and then I'll get up in a little while. Cause what time is it anyway? 7:04. Yeah. So I can edit tonight yet, or edit first thing in the morning, whatever. I don't have to go to work first thing. Yay! Boy, I wonder how they're making out over there getting this store cleaned off. Man, oh man, it's a lot of work. I helped with like one aisle, and it's like, holy crap. I mean, granted that was the Aldi's Finds aisle, so there's a lot of random stuff, not a lot of full cases and stuff, so regular freight might be a little bit easier, but everything's like ones and twosies right now because of this reset, so we didn't have as much to pull off to get the store ready. Yeah, and the crew actually came in today and they started pulling like the sides off of all the shelving units to make it easier tomorrow to get everything moved and set up. Yay, piddle boy! Piddle boy! You wanna do the bottom loop? Let's do the bottom loop. Oh, this grass is just so soggy. It's just squishing. Ugh. Ground is oversaturated. I'm actually kind of surprised. If we get any heavy winds, that tree down there is going to be moving more. I think more roots are showing now after all this rain. They must be in there pretty good for it to still be standing. We shall see. All right, finish his lap. Well, quarter lap, whatever this is, and then get little girl out and head up and call it a night. I think this might be a very short walk. She's already going the wrong way. I'm not going to argue with her either. Because honestly, it's a little crisp out here, and I still have damp shoes. So I stepped in something else, and it feels like the bottom of my foot soaked. So, well, I did get a couple pictures with the iPhone, and I did get a couple videos in the house of them being funny. So, gotta remember to import them as well. So, alrighty, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow in the morning. And have a good night. I got the hiccups, and stay safe. Good night.